In this problem, I'm told that a product costs $121.55 after a series of changes to the price happens. First, the price was lowered by 25%. Then it was raised by 39%. Then it was raised by 15%. And finally, what we ended up with after all those changes was $121.55. The question being, what was the initial price? So we're going to have to turn this paragraph here into an equation. And here's what the equation is going to be. P is what I'm going to say is the initial price. I don't know what that is. Now here's my equation. P times the first change to the price was 25%, and that was a cut. So I'm going to say 1 minus 0.25. That's my 25% cut. Then the next change to the price was a raise by 39%. So it's going to be 1 plus 0.39. Then the next change to the price is another raise, this time by only 15%. So there we go. And what that equals after all these changes are done is $121.55. This right here is the challenging part of the problem. It's the part where we turn English into math. Once you get past this and you're comfortable now, we can just do some divisions and we'll be done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, okay, what are these things here? This is really 0.75, and that next one was 1.39, and that next one was 1.15. Okay, so see, this equation is now becoming a little simpler. Whoops, I just messed it up. A little simpler. And I'm going to start combining terms on the left. Let's see, I'm going to use my calculator, and I'm going to punch into the calculator 0.75 times 1.39 times 1.15. And I get this. P times 1.198875. Double checking. 1.198875. Good. And that equals 121.55. So now all we have to do is divide by that kind of wacky decimal there. Divide that on both sides, and we'll have our answer. Okay, 121.55 divided by that thing equals, okay, the initial price was, drum roll, $101.39. You'll notice I didn't round at any point in this problem until the very end, because my actual answer is 101.38671 and so on. At the end, I can round to the nearest tens, but if you round during the middle of your problem, you're going to make a mistake. It's going to be off by a little bit, a couple cents, a couple nickels, but that's where rounding errors occur. So keep sure to put the rounding at the very end of the problem, and during the middle of the problem when you're working through this, especially when you're turning it into a math problem at first, make sure you get these things right. I've got a price cut, then a raise, then a raise, and they're shown this way using minus or plus or plus.